Say me ready, say me ready, say me ready, me born ready. Say me born, yeah, me born, yeah, me born, yeah, me born ready. Yeah.
Hey world, you're looking at Princess Menen. I'm a reggae artist initially, but I've crossed over all genres of music. There's no limits to what I do musically. I'm basically here to uplift humanity, and that's what my calling is, and I know my calling from such a tender age. I've been on the music scene from about 14 years ago, and I'm now getting the exposure that I feel I deserve. And the world, you guys are now really realizing that you're missing out, you know, because there's not much artists out there, especially women like myself, that's actually on the forefront singing things to uplift your spirit, you know. So when you need that call and you're feeling down, pop in some Princess Menen. That's me. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. I'm here at my home, which is also in Brooklyn, New York. So I'm just a Brooklyn native, y'all. Born, bred, conceived, it all. Brooklyn, BK. I was born Asantewa, actually, and my name is Ghanaian. That's the origin of it, which is in West Africa, and it means warrior queen. So I'm really a warrior, but I channel that warrior energy into my music. Being raised in Brooklyn and also born in Brooklyn, my music doesn't really reflect my childhood or my brought-up, being that I grew up kind of rough, and I feel that I've changed as a person and that I shouldn't have to bring myself back into the lifestyle in which I did live. Like, a lot of people know me in the street. I was always a street person, but I've changed, I've evolved a lot. And my music basically reflects the new me, the spiritual me, the evolved me. There isn't any artist I can say that influenced me as of this present moment that has helped me to change or help me evolve. Reason being, there isn't a lot of artists that really is authentic and really care about people. Like, in this business, it's all about business, it's all about money, but initially when I started, it wasn't about the finances, and up to this day it still isn't. And it was just about the passion, the love that people are really led astray through different things, day-to-day things. And so to answer that, no, there isn't really any artist that really contributes to the evolve me. But what I can say is that Lauryn Hill, she's always been someone who I used to listen to before I even thought of becoming an artist. And even to present, she's still relevant in my world. Although I don't listen to her daily or I don't try to sound like her, I just happen to be compared to her in a lot of ways, which it's a good feeling, honestly. It's a great feeling. I've been doing music from about 98, and I've been given the experience and the exposure to travel to countries and Caribbean islands such as Jamaica to do work, which is like mainly the main place in which I used to perform. I've also performed in Africa, West Africa, the Gambia. I've practically just been performing within my hometown, New York, and within my country, which is America. But for the travel, like outside of the US, Jamaica, I've done shows there numerous times. Spring break, it's an annual event that I normally participate in, but perform in rather, better choice of word. West Africa, Gambia, where I went with Sizzla and Jesse Gender in 2008. To be honest, the experience with Sizzla, it was actually a great experience because I learned a lot from him during the time where we had little one-on-ones, but we didn't really have many of them. But I actually admire his work ethics. Sizzla, his work ethics, he's the type of man is like he doesn't sleep. He has his portable studio that he carried with him to Africa. He recorded an album, maybe 2 albums during the space that we were there. We were there for 3 weeks, and he's done extensive work during that time in which we were there. And I took a page out of his book, and it was an educational experience with music, to see his work ethics, to see his engineer who's always by his side, because you never know when Sizzla, aka Dada, gonna wake you up because he has a piece of lyrics in his head, or he got a melody that's in his head. So yeah, Sizzla, I've learned a lot. Being the person that I am, there wasn't anything about Africa that really surprised me other than the people and the love, because I've always felt, or I've even been taught, that a lot of Africans who are born and raised in Africa and that's from Africa, they don't really accept their brothers and sisters that are from the West. And it's not true. Africans, they love their African, well, the Gambians, I should say, because that's where I was. The Gambians, they accepted myself and the team as if we were born and raised and we were relatives. They're so welcoming, so loving. And I've always been taught that Africa is run down and so forth because of the depictions that, you know, media show you. But being there personally, they live lavish. Everything we have in the West, they have it over there. Do remember, Africans build up to world, like, so anywhere we are, we're gonna be comfortable. My music right now, honestly, I've evolved as an individual, so my music has evolved with me. It's not just reggae based anymore, it's crossed over. Like, I don't even know what to consider my music. I consider it musical Babylon, because it's Confucius. Why I say Confucius is because you may hear me on a track and you're like, who's that? Oh, that's Princess Menen, all right. Then you hear me on another track and it's like, who that? That's her again? And that's what my music reflects, is me growing. So my music grows. What I want to get out of music is the listening ears. Like, I want the people to listen to what I'm saying and try to figure out why we live the way that we do and why the system is designed the way that it is. And I basically want my music to touch the hearts and the soul, which I feel it does because of the tone in which I use. And I feel like I'm a trumpet for the Creator, you know, the Almighty, the Supreme Being. Like, I feel like Miriam, for those Christians, like, I feel like Miriam who sang for the resurrection of Christ. That's how I feel like. I feel like my music, it touches something, like it awakes something that's dormant, you know. And my music is reggae today, is dancehall, it's R&B, it's hip hop. It doesn't really matter. It's the instrumentation that changes the vibe of the music in which I sing, you know. So I'm just here to just do world music. So I guess that's what you can call it, world music. It's appealing to all people. You may not like this song, but you may like that song. There's something in it for everybody in my music. Something in it for everybody. So listen out for Princess Menen. I'm gonna sing you guys a song of a different vibe you guys aren't really used to. It's a song that goes like this. It's entitled Won't Stop. And it goes like this. Mama told me there be days like these. People you love want you to wither like leaves. Oh, my past keeps haunting me, but I'm stronger now than before. Reminiscing of me sleeping on the floor. I don't want to go back there anymore. My government keeps funding wars while the babies die. Oh, please hear my cry. We gotta make a change. I can function more than dollars on the brain. Music is the life, helps me to maintain. Things are kinda strange. Do this for the love, not for fame. Eyes wide open for the fakers and takers who wanna aim. Won't stop even when we make it. So real we can't fake it. What's mine they can't take it. Struggle grind hard and success came. Won't stop, no. I won't stop, no. Yeah, Princess Menen. You can get some songs on iTunes. I'm working on my site now and getting certain things done in terms of website. That way I can, you know, do everything myself than opposed to these labels. You can get my music on SoundCloud. It's Princess Menen on SoundCloud. Also Facebook, Reverb Nation, all different mediums that are well known. So it's Twitter. My Twitter is Princess Menen. Princess, you know how that's spelled in case you don't. It's Princess. Menen is spelled Menen. My Facebook is Princess Menen Music. My MySpace, yes, MySpace is still popping. For those who thought that it's no longer, MySpace is still relevant. For those who think it's no longer, my MySpace is Princess Menen Productions. So you can basically find my music on SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, and Facebook as of right now until certain things are in place. My ideas, my inspiration comes in many ways. Like I can be sitting on the corner of my bed and I'm looking at maybe the Bible and something would just click. It varies. I can't really say because I don't have one particular way of writing or format. But my inspiration comes in many different ways. Like I'm very nocturnal. My hours of creativity is mostly in wee hours of the morning when people resting. So my creativity, it comes from everywhere. People, things that people do, or I may watch a documentary, I may read a passage or a chapter of something, and I feel the need to sing about this particular situation because of what I've seen, of what I heard, or what I feel is best for the people at the moment. So my inspiration comes all different ways. It's not one particular way in which it comes. It varies. I would love to collaborate with like Toots and the Maytos, you know, a living legend. I would love to collaborate with Lauryn Hill, definitely, because she's an inspiration to me. I love to collaborate with Tanya Stephens, definitely, because she's also another inspiration. I love to collaborate with people who basically have a positive message and give you that feeling of upliftment when you're down. I would like to collaborate with even a Kanye West. It sounds weird, but yeah, even Kanye West, like, because I feel he has some things that he can put to the table, and I may could even pull something out of him, you know. It varies. I would like to collaborate with Marcia Griffiths, definitely, like, because of her, I sing. She's one of the reasons I sing. You know, I grew up listening to her. I would love to collaborate with Coco T, Midnight. It varies. Yeah, it varies. But the question is, would they want to collaborate with me? I have a company. I'm a CEO of Moves for Mech Entertainment, and I named it Moves for Mech because I was in a different state of mind, a different realm when I did it. And Mech is like make, and moves, we all know what that means. Fee is like saying moves to be made in proper English, but I named it Moves for Mech. And what it is that it's a movement. It's not just an entertainment company, it's a movement, because I'm all about change and I'm all about flourishing, you know. And so I decided to name the company Moves for Mech, because moves always has to be made. You need to make your moves. The purpose of Moves for Mech is that I don't want to just be an artist, you know. I want to branch out into other things, movies, all forms of entertainment. I'm into philanthropy, but I'm not rich yet. So I don't have the finances to really help the needy and do the works that I really want to do. So I use music as a platform also to get to the masses. And of course, I would definitely, you know, reap from that. And I'll be able to keep it moving, keep giving, because that's what I'm about. I'm about giving. I'm not really much of a taker, but life is a balance. You know, you have to give and you have to take. That's a part of life. But yeah, the basic part of my company is basically to have other artists as well, to help them in their dream, because I know how it is from being so young in the business and having to do things myself. Because in this business, it's politics. No matter what genre of music you sing, it's politics. And I have a message to give to the young girls as well. Stay focused on children, period. This message is for you. Stay focused, read a lot, be respectful, especially to your parents. And just focus in school. Don't follow the rappers, because they're entertainers. They're just here to entertain you. So don't let them lead you little kids astray. And what I want to do is I want to help people in their craft and help them to reach another level. But I have to first myself get there before I can help anyone else. So I've regrouped and I've done a lot of soul searching, and I've come to realize that in this business, if you really want to be who you are and not having to be changed, you gotta do it yourself. You gotta do it yourself. So that's what I've been doing throughout the years. I've been basically putting together some things, and youths, children, just stay focused. Trust me. As an artist, you don't really have much of a responsibility but to just be an artist. And my thing is, a lot of these artists, they're not role models. They're not here to be your role model. They're here to make money off of you and to dumb you down and to take from your soul, because they are people who they have to answer to their boss. And if their boss say, I don't want to hear about God, I want to hear about shaking your butt, you have to do what your boss says, because you're working and you work to get paid. So you just have a duty to fulfill. So that's what goes back to me being who I am and me being real and not selling out to anything. I do it myself, because no one can tell me what to say. You can't turn me off or turn me on. Like, it's not that type of party. So as artists, you don't really have a responsibility or to be a role model, because once the cameras go off, they live in a total different life than what they depict on the screen. So like I said, with me, what you see is what you get. Take it or leave it. But trust me, you ain't gonna wanna leave it.
Say me ready for explode and yeah. Me ready you for burn up the dragon, why? Me ready done jump full of bees.
Where I see women in the industry, that's the thing, I don't even see them. It's like every time I see them, it's always something dealing with sexual things, or there's no upliftment. And I feel like they're dumbing down. Like, as women, y'all need to step it up, women. Like, real talk. You know, we are the upholders. We're the head. And without us, if our heads aren't on right, the nation is messed up. The husband is messed up and the children is messed up. So as women, we need to really get it together. But the state of music on a whole, whether it's reggae or like R&B, I feel like within the reggae industry, there isn't much women upholding it. It's like everything is sexual, you know, from this turn up or this is, it's ridiculous. Like Queen Ifrica, definitely, thumbs up. You know what I mean? Powerful Sistren, Etana, upholding it. Like, I definitely give hats off, you know. So I salute the empresses, you know, the queens in the business. Don't get me wrong, like, I listen to music like Beyonce here and there. I'm very selective in the people, in the music in which I listen to, because music, it's frequencies, you know, and it can tap into certain chakras. And if you're not careful and you're not conscious of who you are, the music that you listen to can trigger off certain things. Hence, murderers and killers, like, they listen to certain music to give them that feel. So that's why I do the music in which I do, because I feel that I can touch certain people with the music in which I do. So the state of music now, I feel it's not where it should be. You know, they need a call. They need somebody like me, Princess Menen. They need me right now in the business, because I have a different message and a different sound that I feel that they would really wake up to. Like, you know, when Lauryn Hill was, that time when Fugees was reigning, how it was like a revolution, it was a change. Yeah. Oh, I would love to collaborate with Tracy Chapman. Definitely. Tracy, talking about a revolution. I feel that women, we play a major part in the revolution, and that's what I'm saying in terms of changing your mind state. Like, don't just bow out to material, because people will come to you like, oh, you should do this, you should do this type of song because you get X amount of money. But women like Tracy Chapman, they set a certain standard, you know, and during her era, if you look at it, it wasn't about her apparel, it wasn't about her attire, it was more about the message. You know how, like, even Adele, you see how Adele just came on the scene for probably like about not even 2 years, and she made a few hits, got her Grammys, and you listen to her voice. It wasn't about what she wore. And I just feel that women, if we only know, well, if you guys, because I know, if you guys only knew the strength that you guys possess and really take time out to stop running down the material things, you'd be surprised on what we can do as women. It's not a racial thing, it's just a gender thing. My style comes from the cosmos, it comes from the supreme being, it comes from the heavens, it comes from the depths of the sea, it comes from the ocean, it comes from all elements of life, it comes from the fire, it comes from the earth, it comes from life, because I'm life. There's a song in which I'm writing, and it's called Way in the Water, and it goes like this. Way, 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 way in the water, deep down in the water. I can hear the shore calling the river, I can hear the ocean calling the seas. Way, 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 way in the water, deep down in the waters. I can hear the shore calling the river, I can hear the ocean calling the seas. I know my blessings are pending, I can feel my broken heart mending. My chakras opening up, I'm ascending. It must be an auspicious beginning. They thought I lost, but I'm winning. Don't want to give y'all too much. I like to say what's up to What's Up New York. Definitely got to say what's up to the Almighty Creator, because without the Almighty Creator, nothing is possible. So what up, Almighty? I like to say what's up to my mama Makiba. I would like to say what's up to Alison Ione. I like to say what's up to Andrea Bullins. I would like to say what's up to the fans, because y'all make it possible. Without the fans, there is no me. PRINCESSMENEN. Without you, there's no me. I also got to say a special what up and a special what's up, a special blessings to Sean. Bless.